What are you thinking about?
Dirt. That 90th minute penalty, of course.
Liar. Is it weird being back? Must free you out a bit.
Well, if you must know, I was thinking about how much that T-Town needs a good bleach, and I'll fit you up with a tan. And how I'd like to go to bed and not sleep.
Really do with a cup of tea.
Oh, me too, you're an angel.
You're nearest.
Well, technically, yeah. But it's so important for me that you make yourself at home.
Oh. Thing is, I don't want to deprive you of your chance to play hostess, you know. Keep your guests happy, watered.
Water's in the tap, darling. Fill your boots.
I get it. You're pulling rank. Big Licks businesswoman thinks bin man should brew up.
Well, I wouldn't put it quite like that, but yeah.
I'm really, really thirsty.
And I'm really, really sorry, but I'm still on my hollybobs. Back to the grindstone in 15 hours' time. Don't overfill it, otherwise it spits when it boils.
One meeting, you said, insurance man.
Loss adjuster, actually.
And then straight back home.
I'm going back to work, Trev. But what do you expect me to do? I'm a bit young for early retirement, aren't I?
Yeah, well, full time, though. I mean, it's...
I'm completely rested and I'm raring to go. Though I would feel better with a little cup of tea inside me.
It's too soon.
Tony's the dead one. I am very much alive.
I know, but...
And I love that factory. Every blinking stressful minute of it. I've done my navel gazing. I miss what I'm brilliant at.
Okay. Okay, if you say so.
Besides, I feel a bit tight on Nick, to be honest. I kind of did leave him hanging, didn't I?
I get it. I'm wasting my breath.
Oh, so...
Nothing?
Trevor.
I don't know. Maybe if you put the kettle on, feel less of a pushover.
Okay.
Not exactly an inspiring view, is it?
I don't know, seen worse.
Ah, you cheeky cow. So which one do you reckon?
What for? You're going to be hanging off the back of a bin wagon.
I know, but I want to show off my tan while I've still got it.
Oh, black one.
So what time are you seeing this loss adjuster?
Well, I've got a few things to do here first, so about 1:30. Then I'm gonna go and try and catch up with Nick.
You sure you're up to all this?
Fine.
Well, remember, play nice.
I always do. Is that Jennifer's present?
Yeah.
I still think you should have got her the picture of the warthog. Talk about being separated at fair. Ta-ra.
See ya.
Hello, stranger. Long time no see.
Oh, not long enough.
You all right?
Yeah. Why?
Look like you've seen a ghost.
I were all right till I saw this again.
Hey, why don't you come over to the flat? Peter's not around. We can have a drink and a chat.
Oh, I can't. Gotta meet someone about the insurance. I could come round and say half an hour.
Yeah, all right. I'll see you then. Hey, you can even bore me with what you got up to on your holiday if you want.
Careful. Might just do that. First couple of days were the worst, really. We'd go out, you know, do a bit of sightseeing. We'd maybe have a meal, watch a match, have a few drinks and go to bed.
Sounds all right to me.
Yeah, no, it was. Till I tried to sleep. I'd just hear his voice or remember something that happened in the factory that night. And I'd just wake up covered in sweat, shaking.
Yeah, well, it's hardly surprising after what you've been through.
I got to admit, threw me a bit, seeing that factory again. But I thought if I walk away now, Tony's won. And that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, well, just go easy, eh? Let Nick take some of the slack. I mean, he's been doing a pretty good job of keeping things going while you've been away.
Oh, do you mean?
Setting up in Turner's, didn't you know?
No.
Yeah, I put him in touch with George, who agreed to rent it to him. Peter wasn't too happy about it, but they've been set up a couple of weeks now.
Well, I'm impressed. Hey, maybe I ought to get down there, see what else he's been up to.
Oh, you could buy me a drink first for my part in helping to save Underworld.
Oh, yeah. Well, I suppose he'll manage without us for another couple of hours, won't he?
Fancy another?
Oh, no, I better go and find Nick, let him know I'm back.
Well, just remember, play nice.
You're the second person who said that to me today.
Well, you're obviously getting a reputation.
God, I hope so.
See ya.
How are you doing?
Well, I was fine till I saw you again.
Look, there's only so many times I can say, I am sorry. Right? So you better just get used to having me around, because I ain't going nowhere.
How's the order coming?
Oh, we're ahead of schedule, Mr. Tilsley.
Good. Keep it up, and that little surprise I mentioned might even stretch to a couple of drinks.
Why's he being so nice?
Who cares, as long as he's not on our backs?
Oh. Now there's a sight I never thought I'd see. You lot actually working.
Oh, hiya, Mrs. C. Oh, just what this place needs, a bit of glamour.
Oh, you look fabulous! Oh, you should go away more often. Not that we haven't missed you.
Oh, well, I've missed you and all. Hey, where's Haley?
I gave you the day off.
Oh. Well, you could have run it by me first.
Didn't know you were back. When did your broomstick touch down?
Oh, Saturday. So I see you've been a very busy boy since I've been away.
Could say that.
Where's my office then?
Last time I looked, under a pile of rubble.
Sorry, I don't follow you.
Underworld's that way. This is my place. There was no business. Not that you seem bothered.
Make it sound like I just swanned off on holiday for no reason. Wasn't like that, and you know it.
You weren't here. What do you expect me to do? Just sit around while everything I worked for went down the toilet?
Everything you worked for. This is my company, in case you're forgetting that.
Look around you. Who do you think's paying for all of this? My machines, my workers, my premises, and I want you off them now.
Oh, you are picking the wrong person to have a row with, believe me.
This is business, Carla. Nothing personal.
That's what you think.
Fair enough. You're upset. You've lost a lot. But don't chuck away your dignity as well. You're finished here. Walk away.
Not while there's a breath in my body. That factory
It's history. This is the present and the future, and I call the shots. All right, girls, show's over. You can knock off for the day.
Sit!
I said go.
I said stay!
I feel like I'm at Crufts.
You lot are going nowhere till I've had some answers from you. Did you know you were working for him?
Well, the thought had crossed my mind, Mrs. C, but every time I asked him, he denied it.
Huh? And the rest of you?
Well, we didn't know what was going on. Just that we needed work.
Well, as it was Mr. Tilsley, we assumed.
You assumed wrong. But now you know better, you can all go home and come back when your real employer's up and running, can't you?
And how long's that going to take? I'm offering these girls a job right here, right now. They know which side their bread's buttered. Anyone not turning up tomorrow?
What about you? I gave you a chance.
And I'm grateful. I really like this job. I didn't want to lose it.
But you'd rather knife me. There's nothing like loyalty. And this is nothing like it.
Cuts both ways. These girls needed food on their tables, and you were halfway around the world. I stood by them, now they're standing by me. So don't you dare lecture my girls on loyalty. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
You have no idea what I went through. But I did not come out the other side to let a puffed-up little ponce like you take away what's mine.
Sorry. I need to take this. It's business. Close the door on your way out. Okay, yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Right. You still here?
Yeah, get used to it. You'd be amazed how persistent I can be.
Your time to waste. Mine, on the other hand.
What, you think you can give me the brush off? Think again. What you've done is not only immoral, it's illegal, mate.
What is? Finding my own premises, paying the costs out my own pocket, hiring staff who are happy to work for me. Hardly the great train robbery now, is it?
That was Paul Stokes on the phone, wasn't
Reduced to eavesdropping now.
it? No, I didn't need to. See, there's some of his order there. All boxed up and ready to go off to his depot.
So what? It's my contact?
Wrong. In the eyes of the law, he's an underworld contact. And you stole him.
Doubt that would stand up in court.
Oh, yeah, you've not met my solicitor, have you? You know, when she gets her teeth into you, she's gonna rip this whole joke of a company to pieces. You're so at your depth.
We'll see. Give her a call. Use my phone if you like.
Oh, no, I won't want to run up your bill. See, you're gonna need every last penny you've got.
What do you mean he started a new business?
Yeah, with my workers, with my contacts, and the premises that you set up for him.
Yeah, because I thought he was doing it for Underworld. He never said a dicky bird to me about setting up on his own.
Oh, why would he? He took us both for mugs.
I told her this would end in tears. It's cost you your business. It's brought George back into our lives. Do you know what? He had the cheek to send Si a birthday present.
Really?
Yeah, this great big transformer figure. I sent it back to him. I told him he could transform it into a flaming suppository.
I'm sorry, Carla, I really am.
Oh, look, it's not your fault. What I can't work out is... I can't fathom how he's set up so quick. I mean, there's loads of regulations. How's he cut through them?
He didn't.
What?
Look, I can't stand the bloke. He's always fancied himself too much, and I didn't like him using Lee, so...
He did not use me, Peter.
Really, it looks like it.
Oh, please have your domestic later. What do you know?
Look, he needed all kinds of permissions and permits, so I got Deirdre to ring a mate up at the planning, right? And they didn't turn him down because the slimy little toe rag never even applied for him. So as far as the council are concerned, that place, it's still a bar.
Does George know this?
Well, I only put him in touch. I don't know what they agreed.
Might be worth finding out. I can have his number.
Yeah, of course you can. It's the least I can do. Pass me bag.
I'm sorry. I thought your mum knew. I would never have...
Oh, don't worry about it. Look, I've had a tough day. All I want now is a quiet...
Evening? Oh, I was just going to pay you a visit. Not a social call, though, I'm afraid.
Yeah, well, you have to make an appointment in business hours. Excuse me.
Oh, no, you see, tomorrow, I've got a feeling you'll be tied up with lots and lots of lovely red tape.
What?
I know you've not got planning permission, Sunshine. And, if you've ignored the council, I'm betting you've ignored a whole lot of other important people, too.
Don't worry. It's nothing I can't sort.
Oh, no, you see, your landlord didn't seem so confident. You're in the right state once I'd filled him in. You know, I'm not sure who's going to close you down first, him or the council. Either way, you're going to be out of business by tomorrow. Enjoy your drink, love. He's doing work for one of my clients using my workforce. Exactly. I'm telling you, Amanda, do your worst. All right, lovey, speak soon.
Thought you'd already got him closed down.
Well, yeah. There's no harm in putting the final nail in his coffin, is there?
Blimey, I want to cross you. It'd be expensive, though, getting solicitors in.
Yeah, well, you know me, Trev, whatever it takes.
You're a force of nature.
Y'all, he needn't think he's seen the last of Underworld either. I'm gonna get my business back up and running. By the time I finish with Nick Tilsley, he won't know what's hit him. You can give me a quote if you like, but it's a massive job, this. I mean, it's refurbishing the old building.
Well, we've got not much on at the moment, have we? We start tomorrow.
And you think you could handle it? Just the pair of you?
Oh, yeah, no probs.
I want it done fast.
Is this the factory over the road?
Mm-hmm.
My daughter Izzy told me what happened. Terrible.
Oh, right.
So how many money have you got?
Do you mind?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, just trying to help. Like you said, it's a massive job. You're gonna need to get the big guns in, eh?
Well, that's what I was thinking, yeah.
I could take a look at it for you if you want. Got my own building company, 20 men on the books, loads of experience.
You cheeky.
Got yourself a decent-sized workforce yourself, have you, mate?
You're looking at it.
We're not afraid of a bit of our graft, are we, Bill?
I can hire an extra labour, no problem. I've got friends I can phone up as and when. Anyway, none of your business.
Hang about. It doesn't do any harm to get a couple of quotes, does it?
I could sort one out for you today, I tell you what. We can arrange a finish date if you like. In fact, you put a penalty clause in. If I miss the deadline, your quid's in.
Now that's what I like to hear. Man who puts his money where his mouth is.
Thank you.
A word.
Now let me see. Is it sorry? Because if it's not, I'll give you 2 words back.
Good news. George has extended the lease on the joinery.
What? Oh, he must be mad.
And they tend to be these millionaire property dealers. So you've got some time on your hands. Why don't you book another holiday?
Why don't you shut your face?
Thank you, Trevor.
Well, you could pool your expertise. Here, there's a market in high visibility vests.
Yeah, the folk who do proper jobs.
The day I take career advice off you, Nick, darling, say they can chuck me in the air well.
Oh, you're the boss.
Seriously, why don't you let me hit him?
We operate a strict policy on aggression.
Carla?
Whoa, steady.
Sorry, mate. Carla, what are you letting him get to you for? He's a div.
'Cause he's right, isn't he? He's holding all the cards. I'm finished over here. Truth be told, I shouldn't have come back from LA.
What are you talking about? That was ages ago. You've done loads of great stuff since then. You met me for a start.
Hello, can I have the number for... Sorry, I shouldn't walk and talk. It's not in me.
Oh, no, I'm done. How was the holiday?
Like a distant memory now, but brilliant. Yeah, you look like you could do one yourself.
Oh, well, Roy offered, but...
Aileen, no one ever won any medals for soldiering on, you know.
I'm fine.
On the nights you get an hour's sleep. Tell you what, it was a smell with me. I went to fill my car up the other day. I had to go out with an empty tank. Kept thinking the place was going to blow.
And do you wonder what Tony were thinking in them last few minutes when he knew?
I did. Then I stopped myself. Ayla, he nearly took your life. Don't let him take your sanity and all.
So, Trevor's been good.
A rock.
Oh, I'm so glad you've got someone.
Since I'm now jobless and factorless.
Know about that.
All's fair in love and war, Ayla. You've got bills to pay.
No, but we didn't know. You've got to believe us. The staff aren't happy.
Yeah, well, they'll be flaming raging when they realise I've raided the cake tin, won't they?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, no, don't be daft. No, that one with Mr. Tulsi's and this one's Mr. Stokes's. And what you've never had, you can't miss.
You're looking for business?
What kept you?
See, the margins are good even with the payments for international rights.
I'd need to see more detailed figures.
Oh, it's all there. And it's not just a case of waiting 4 years till the next World Cup comes around, because, you know, people wear these things
all year round, yeah, I know.
And what's up?
You've caught me offside here.
What? I've got no premises.
Well, no premises and no staff. To be honest, I only came here, well, out of courtesy, really. If you hadn't rang and caught me on the hop.
Oh. Look, Work has already started on the Underworld rebuild, and so long as I've got my lingerie orders, well, I can easily find temporary premises just like Nick did.
And temporary staff?
They are my staff you saw grafting there this morning. All I have to do is say the word. And once my lingerie line's back up and running again, well, we can start finessing designs on the replica shirts. You don't doubt for a minute I can pull this off, do you?
Oh, I don't doubt you. I doubt the economy. Plus, I've as good as promised this order to Nick.
Oh, well, I could always break the news to him if that's all you're worried about.
It's still risky. The only way I could make this work is if you undercut his bottom line. If you can bring it in at under that, the contract's yours.
Where do I sign? Oh, 3 guesses.
It's like flaming Groundhog Day.
Come on up, Nick.
Shall I move those? Nah. Shall I offer him a glass?
No. Okay, now, before you start...
Who's told me what you did?
Oh, you know what? You live by the sword, you die by the sword. And to be honest, we've lost count how many times you come up here mouthing off like the big I am. I warned you.
What you're doing is corrupt. You're making promises you can't keep.
Oh, not my style.
Even if you don't get your fingers burnt, there's other people who will.
No, just one. You. And remember, you kicked all this off in the first place.
You got no premises. No nothing. You haven't even got any staff.
Oh, I've got stuff, all right. I just let you mind them for a while.
Machines work for me now.
Well, there's money on the table, sure. But they've got Underworld running through them like a Blackpool stick of rock. All I have to do is click my fingers.
You're playing fast and loose with people's lives.
Oh, I'm a bit bored of this conversation now.
Me too. There's racing on in a minute.
When I was lying in the hospital bed having flashbacks about guns and bullets, all you could talk about was overlocking machines. My welfare, you didn't give that about.
It's not true.
So now I don't give that for you. I said I'd finish you, and I have. You've no one to blame but yourself.
Okay, ladies. Not good news, I'm afraid.
Oh, here we go.
As you know, there's been a problem with the current order. So I've been running around this morning, hoping I could get us something in the meantime, but...
What happened with the Stokes order?
Pinch, basically. Stolen from right under my nose.
By who? I'll give you 3 guesses. Oh, and 2 of them don't count.
You backstabbing...
Oh, backstabbing, am I? You've got a nerve. Look at them. They may be disloyal, two-faced opportunists, but they are my disloyal, two-faced opportunists.
That's a bit unfair, Mrs. Connor.
Do you mind, Daly? I'm enjoying my moment here.
Say what you like about her. She's got an instinctive sense of the dramatic.
This isn't my first time at the rodeo, sweetheart. Do you really think I'm going to let a jumped-up, long-streaking out like you take me down? Think again. Right, ladies, I've got his order and a few more besides. Anyone wants a job can have one. And as far as you lot jumping ship's concerned, I'll let bygones be bygones. Okay. Who's with me?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, but she's just too fabulous to resist.
I'm sorry, Mr. Tilsley, but me and Carl have been through a lot together.
It's a no-brainer for me. I just want to work.
Sorry, Nick, but I've got rent to pay.
We all have. I'm sorry. Fun while it lasted.
Thank you, ladies and gents. Right, tomorrow we start work. But for today, pub!
Yay!
I feel like celebrating.
One lager top, one lager and lime, and a bit of shandy. Sorry.
Okay, hold your horse and mummy on here, okay?
Shawnee, make yourself useful, get behind the bar.
Right you are, Miss Carla.
Yeah, one of 10 for mine, aren't you?
Rather you than me.
Look, the main thing is to get the old place rebuilt again. I mean, I've had a good quote from the builders and the insurers seem happy with it, so. Right, ladies. I have put my card behind the bar, so get as leathered as you like this afternoon, and please remember, we're here for a good time, not a long time. All right, raise your glasses, please. To Underworld.
To Underworld.
Underworld.
If you want testimonials, I've got them coming out of my ears. With Owen Armstrong, the job's a good one.
Oh, you should turn that into a jingle.
I did. Radio Weatherfield. Waste of money.
Well, you know, if you're not 10% off the price, say.
10%? I haven't got that kind of wiggle room, love. 5.
Yeah, well, while you suck your teeth, have a quick chat with my boyfriend.
A few weeks, you'll be up and running. Just like old times.
Yeah, set down, got a few weeks, have I? Okay. Job's yours if you want it. But you're gonna have to start straight away, I can't hang about.
Tiny problem.
What?
I've had a chance to look at the job properly now. That floor's got to come out for starters. It could collapse any minute.
The old floor? Okay, so... how long are we looking at in total?
6 weeks.
I've got orders piling up and no premises.
Well, sooner we get going, sooner we get done, eh?
All right.
Great, yeah?
How do? Yes, boss. Can I get either of you a drink?
At least wait for the dagger marks in the back to heal first.
That's what I miss most. Your acid wit. Pint, please, Karen. Bitter. Hello, Rita. Can I get you a drink?
That's very kind of you.
V&T, Rita, is it?
Ah, you know me so well.
Sit down, Rita. I'll bring it over.
That's kind, thank you.
So, found a premises yet?
Still looking, thank you.
Well, Mister, you could always use Turner.
And out pops the cloven hoof. That didn't take very long, did it?
You've got a contract and a workforce. I've got an idle factory, all kitted out.
And you think we could just work together like nothing's happened?
Maybe not. Just trying to help. 440. Thanks, kid. Keep the change. Cheers.
Hang on. I thought you were looking for more space.
I don't want him to know that, do I?
Same again. Look, if you don't get that order out, we'll lose Stokes and neither of us will make a bean.
Hardly tugging me heartstrings.
You can't get rid of me, so work with me. Do the job in my factory, and then when the work's finished on Underworld, clean slate.
Okay. 2 conditions. First, you keep your fingers out the till. Don't try denying it.
Okay. And second?
I get to call you Nicky. Little Nicky Chosley.
We got a deal.
Good. We'll get cracking first thing in the morning then.
I am more in awe of you every day.
Good morning. 8:30 on the dot.
Start as you mean to go on, that's my motto. Jez, I've got 2 skips arriving in half an hour. I want them filled by midday. Right, if you don't mind, I best crack on.
Oh, getting our hands dirty, are we?
Well, that's the only way I know to make an honest living.
Right, do you need me for anything else?
Well, it depends what you have in mind.
Oh.
You gave him the contract.
Look, Bill, it's nothing personal.
I needed this job.
The lady doesn't have to explain herself.
Oi, this doesn't concern you.
I beg to differ. My site, my rules.
Okie dokie, boys. Playtime's over.
You can't count.
Nothing worse than sour grapes. My little peach blossom.
What are you doing here?
Oh, your dad's landed the Underworld contract.
This is a bad dream.
My, we are Mr. Popular this morning, aren't we?
So what's new?
Ah, she loves us, really.
Whatever you say, right? I'll catch up with you later for a progress report.
Well, don't just stand there like fish up a tree. Let's get a shift on.
The girls, I am totally confused.
Which one of them's supposed to be in charge?
After all that carry-on yesterday, I naturally assumed that she was getting rid.
Maybe it was just an act, you know, to mess with our heads.
I wouldn't put out past them. They're alone to the self-management. Morning. Oh, let me guess. We were discussing the weather?
We were just wondering what the situation is with you guys.
Yeah. Whose team are we on now?
You're on my team, okay? Now, nothing's changed. It's just that Nick and I, we've come to an agreement.
Ah, I knew it.
This is becoming ridiculous.
It was for the sake of the business, really. And it wasn't an easy decision, but I didn't want to jeopardise the Stokes order, so...
Meaning your partners again?
For the foreseeable.
And what happens when we get back off at road?
That's another discussion.
Right, so who's the boss?
Excuse me, but I was given assurances.
Maybe this will answer your question. Right, Jessica. Give it here.
Hey.
Hi, Jess. It's me, Carla. What the hell's going on, love? Oh, please, spare me the violins. We've all got our problems, believe me. No, you listen, sweetheart. I don't give a monkey's what you've told Nick. This is me. Now, you have my fabric here in 2 hours, or you find yourself another customer.
Well, that's you told.
She's back.
Oh, go Team Carla, go Team Carla.
Look, our fabric delivery. That was 1 hour, 40 minutes.
Okay. You've made your point. Consider me well and truly slapped down. Now, can we move on?
What do you think?
Carla, the staff can't see us divided. It only creates confusion.
Confusion? No confusion, love. I'm bossy or not, easy peasy. There's one missing there. Can I have everyone's attention, please? Come on, gather round. That includes you, Nick. Now, as you're well aware, I am not a great one for gushing sentiment. But I do believe a large thank you is in order. The last few weeks have seen one massive upheaval. And you've all responded to that challenge magnificently. Now, as much as I'd like to, I can't magic our problems away, I'm afraid. Times are tough, and they're going to stay tough for the foreseeable. So please, just hang in there. Work like little beavers, and I promise you, we'll get through this. Any questions?
Nick had indicated some kind of perks. Would you care to elucidate?
Really? Perks? What exactly did you indicate?
Nothing specific.
Try nothing at all, then. Okay.
So much for a flaming gratitude.
Go Team Carla.
Evening.
What can I get you?
Right, 4 lagers and a pint of bitter, please, Liz.
Right.
Perfect timing, and whatever the good lady's having.
Oh, I don't mind if I do a glass of Merlot, please.
Okay.
Oh. How are we doing?
First class, couldn't be better.
And it's totally doable, is it, in 6 weeks?
Barring anything major, I don't see why not. You got a problem, old man?
As it goes, have you? What is it with your type and the big promise? 6 weeks? With that mob? Pull the other one.
Bill, not here.
Where did you find him, anyway? I didn't know the Wild West show was in town.
Okay, that's uncalled for. I think it's best you finish up and leave me.
Or what?
Okay, that's enough.
I couldn't help but notice the dispute you were having.
Do one, Buckydead.
Okay.
Don't make me have to repeat myself, gentlemen. Now, both of you, belt up and shake hands.
I always bow to beauty. No hard feelings, eh?
I'm impressed.
The bitters on the out.
Do you know, I think I'm going to enjoy working around here.
Got that information you wanted.
No, nice, such service.
Is it okay to sit down?
Help yourself. Just lose the wounded soldier, will you?
Can't stay mad at me forever, Carla.
You want to bet?
Let's call a truce. Gotta admit, we make a great team.
We've had our moments, I suppose. All right, truce it is. That's for trusting you again.
Sorry you feel that way. Must be hard enough trying to resurrect the business without watching your back at the same time.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have to find someone to do it for me. Cheers.
Once it's level and same like me, mate. It's fine, innit?
It's all under control. Spoke to Owen this morning.
Schedule of works? Schedule of hanging around, drinking tea, arguing the toss over city, more like. Excuse me. Can you at least pretend to look busy while we're here? Just to humour me.
We're on a tea break. Owen says they're on top of things.
Owen says whatever we want to hear. Now then, on that floor, finish by Monday latest.
Yeah, well, he said it might be.
Monday latest? Hey, what? You can be in charge of making sure that happens if you like. How's that suit you? Hey, partner?
Oh, where are you going dressed like that?
Going to the opera, where do you think? No, I'm going running. Those toilets, this whole place, honestly, I'm sorry, but I'm just not used to working in conditions like this. It's like something out of a Gracie Fields film.
Jan says she likes it, says she feels dead at home.
Well, trolls traditionally live under bridges, don't they?
Last night's hangover still not shifted, Sean.
I think somebody must have spiked my 8th margarita.
Just let me look at a sample.
I said I'm on top of it. It's nothing for you to worry your pretty little head about. Now then. Good this, Sean.
Thanks.
You got a hangover?
Of course not, he's still drunk.
You're not capable of working, you shouldn't come in at all.
Excuse me, I'll deal with the staff. You coming in this state again, I'll be docking you a day's pay. Have you spoken to Owen yet about the floor?
He couldn't talk, some family emergency.
And you buying that?
You not met my sister. There'll be some emergency, trust me.
I have already booked the electrician for tomorrow. You said it'd be ready.
So I said it might be.
Well, you best pull your finger out then, because I will hold you to every one of them penalty clauses. Where you're going, you'll be paying me.
Look, we're making good progress, right?
I'll be the judge of that. As soon as you've net that pint, we're going over.
Oh, that's not you two. Don't have a flat battery.
See what this will achieve.
I've got a right to see what I'm paying for.
Oh, get us out of it, quick. Come on.
Right! Oi, get off that! It's not a fairground ride! Have a mind to clip you round the ear, old sunshine. And you know your sister depends on that. How could you hijack it?
She didn't. I let him take it.
She did.
Oh, don't bother. It's easier for him to blame me. He always does.
You're drunk. Who's giving you booze?
Now they've only had fruit juice. It's just his 16th birthday.
Fruit juice, my eye. You canine, the lot of you.
No. You're mistaken.
What kind of degenerates ply kids with drink, eh?
It's not their fault. I spiked the punch. We'll come back tomorrow morning when there's no one around. 5:30, say.
Whatever.
You look tired. Go home and rest.
Rest? How can I rest ever again? My life will never be the same after tonight.
Just be here at 5:30. Or our lives will change, all right. Not for the better.
Hey, what about my factory?
I'll get the boys in early, that's all I can do.
I need that place up and running ASAP, you hear me?
Keys to the kingdom.
Oh, down.
Yeah, I was going to put little coloured tags on to tell you which was which, but I thought it'd be more fun as you have to define them to find out for yourself.
Oh. Like it'll also be fun for me to keep falling down that dirty grey toilet since still there?
Yeah, but it won't be for long.
How long?
Don't worry, it's all hanging now. You're going there this afternoon. It'll be like a ballroom. Hey, we can have a dance.
Let's get some different shoes first.
She said yes. I can see him.
Oh, Sean, I'm so pleased for you.
Oh, so am I really am. See him where? I mean, where does he live?
Well, London, so I guess I'll just have to go down there. I can't believe it.
So when's all this going to happen?
We haven't set a date yet.
Sorry to interrupt, listen. I know this is your designated boozing and yakking time, but I've got to give you these brand new set of keys, front and side doors.
Oh, cheers, thank you.
All right, that's all.
Bet you can't wait.
Oh, I can't. She said, let me just have a look in my diary and I'll ring you back. I guess I'll just have to be patient now, won't I?
Which you're not right good at.
No, I am not. I mean, how long does it take to check a diary? Come on, phone, ring!
Oi! And just what do you think you're doing here? How did you manage to get through a door I'd given strict instructions to be kept locked?
I just, walked in.
You couldn't have.
Well, I did.
Well, anyway, why?
Just curious. I saw the cement wagon earlier and I wondered what was going on. But you're right, I shouldn't have. I'm sorry.
No, you shouldn't have.
Have there been any problems? Everything gone to plan, has it?
Until now, yeah?
Right, well, I get out of your way.
I know it was locked because I locked it myself.
Then how did he get in?
No idea. Unless he's got his own keys. I'll tell you what, we're going for a drink. Let me buy you one.
No, thank you. I'm gonna make sure things are really locked up this time.
Suit yourself. My mate is. Fancy it.
We're all high maintenance, aren't they? You want to meet my wife?
All right, what's so special about her?
What's special is she's walked out, taken my kid with her.
Where's she gone?
To live with some scummy taxi driver. Don't get me started.
Oh, do you think you should let Chesney buy a van?
Oh, he's not old enough, is he?
Oh, I've told him, but he's that keen to get his hands on his first set of car keys.
Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, God, that reminds me. Oh, yes, thank goodness.
What?
Keys to Underworld. I thought I'd lost things yesterday. Nearly went mad. And then this morning, found them in pocket of my coat. I tell you, I'm going to see them now.
You work too hard.
See you later.
So how long before this damp proofing's finished then?
I've got to get the membrane down.
Oh, spare me the science. How long?
End of the week.
And you're going to keep it locked up today while it's empty?
That again.
Rare husband, actually.
What?
In Underworld, having a gander at the building work. Is that what he's into? Damp proofing, membrane.
When was this?
Yesterday, didn't he?
How many times the door was locked?
Look, either he had a key or it wasn't locked. And there's no way he could have had a key.
All right. I'm at your way. You're the boss.
I've solved it.
What?
Registering the van. You can do it.
Me?
We put the V5C in your name. That way you'll be the registered keeper. I'm assuming you want off of it.
Yeah, that's fine.
You don't mind?
No, why would I mind?
Cool.
John, it's me. We need to speak. Urgently.
Looks like a maiden voyage, isn't it? Shouldn't we be smashing a bottle of champers across the door?
For you lot, a bottle of extra strong cider, maybe.
Health and safety would have a field day.
Carla, will you do the honours?
The age of chivalry is not dead.
No, I insist you.
I'm losing the will to live here, are you? Oh, come here.
Hey! After you.
After you.
After you. Come on then.
How long do you give the honeymoon?
Oh, don't you worry. They'll be at each other's throats again by lunchtime.
I was thinking tea break.
Come on.
It smells.
New, it smells new.
No, I have a very sensitive nose. It's not new. I like new.
Smooth in it, eh? Not slippy. And so much easier to clean.
Right, well, we shall pass that on to our resident scrubber. Have you met Janice?
Oh, he's only saying that because she's safely out the way at Toyer's house.
All right, Webster. I'd say it to her face. Oh. Then a duck.
Yeah, watch this.
Ooh.
Functional. You control where you want it, when you want it. Why light a cutting room table when you're not cutting on it?
Oh, yeah. It's a very clever man, your dad, isn't he?
He likes to think so.
You've done a great job, Owen.
I'm pleased with it.
Got the proof of the pudding.
There'll not be much snagging work on this.
I hope you're right.
What about our sign? You were meant to be giving us our name back.
Arriving at 10.
No flies on you, are there?
Well, you take a man's wage, you do a man's job.
Oh, panic over. It's Hayley Sarnies.
Guilty as charged. Sardines.
Was it? Ooh. Julie? Hayley? Right, ding, 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 ding. Bit of bush, please, ladies and gents. Now, I don't want you thinking you're going to get this treatment every dinner time, because you're not. But today, a toast. To you.
Aww. Because we'd still be sifting through the rubble without you.
To the future.
The future? Oh.
Feel free to buy us one back.
And keep them coming.
What, on our wages?
Here we go.
Should we get the violins out?
Well, I'm just merely pointing out that we were promised perks.
Oh, by him, I presume, when he were flying solo. Let me guess. Golden elephants, free flights to Dubai. Bonuses.
Time off in lieu. Oh, it did do wonders for morale. Everybody needs a carrot.
Yeah, and you can quote her on that.
Look, times are hard.
Have you got a carrot for him or not? All right. Well, I'll think of one. If you have this order finished by next Wednesday, I will give you the day off. When it's Hayley's hen do.
No, I wasn't planning on having a hen do.
Oh, they all say that.
No, I really mean it. I wasn't
Now,
thinking
what would Hayley do if we were
did?
dithering? Put your hands in the bucket if you think it's a brainwave.
That's nice, but I honestly, really, I don't.
Well, it's your call, Mrs. Cropper.
Yeah!